House Party 3. Holla at a pimp. Play that motherfucker one more again if you would. Let's get the spirit, church. I don't care what you say, this song is gonna make you happy. This is the kind of song when you walk into the Slauson swap meet with $400, and you know not only can you buy anything you want, bitch, you can buy a booth if you want to. Just go and play. This is a song that plays in your head when you go to Ralph's. The register comes up at $146 and you know you ain't got but $140, and then you pull out your Ralph card and watch the shit just come tumbling down. Y'all don't feel me. What I'm saying is a song like this could change your life if you would just allow it. It's time to do some new shit. You need a theme song in your life. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't fight to that song. You can pull out your gun, but you can't shoot. You just... Stop. What I'm saying is that if you... I know some of y'all hate your job. You wake up happy and mad at the same time. You just, good morning, shit. You need a song like this on your alarm clock, but you can wake up to some pimp shit in the morning. You just fuck to go. Y'all don't feel what I'm saying. You don't feel what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that even if you recycle cans for a living, if you could just put that song in your shopping cart, you'd be all right. You just gone down Sunset. Y'all don't feel what the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying even if you had the shopping cart with the fucked up wheel, you still just... You feel me? I think, what I'm saying is even if you worked at McDonald's and somebody came through the drive-thru and ordered a number 7 and you looked around and nobody was working but you. If you could just get that song on the PA system, you'd be all right. You just fucked it. From LA, y'all need to decide what you are going to do about the weather. The last 3 days in this motherfucker, it's been hot, sunny, mild, breezy, cold, rainy, sleety. A pimp don't know what to wear in this raggedy motherfucker. It's bullshit. I'm in the hotel lobby with a fur coat on, some swim trunks, and some Timberlands, because I don't know what may happen in this raggedy bitch this evening. Y'all got to change this shit. This is bullshit. Now, it is 2004. I do not have a lot of time. Oh my God. I love you so much. I just want a girlfriend just like you. Would y'all please make a round of applause for Layla Lee, please, God? You are the dream woman. All we want is a fine-ass woman that can knock a nigga out. That's all we really want. So that I don't have to fight sometime. I just be in the mall just, no, baby, you got this one, you got this one. Some beautiful shit. Now, I need to talk to my people. Now, that does not necessarily mean black people. I've had as many problems with niggas as I have had with white people. So I'm only talking to my people, the SPS type of people, secret pimp society. If you don't know, don't ask, bitch, you ain't invited. Now, this is a new year. You got to do new shit. First of all, stop letting motherfuckers think you're stupid. We're not stupid. The world is crazy. It ain't us. These motherfuckers got to stop on TV. They got the nerve to lie and tell the truth to us at the same time. This got to be the last year we tolerate that shit. How you gonna lie and tell the truth? You wouldn't tolerate that at the club. If you was with a girl and you was dancing, you was like, so, how many kids you got? She was like, 6. I mean, 1. Bitch, that ain't funny. How many you got? That's what they do. They lie and tell the truth at the same time. You seen the commercial. You can get a brand new 2004 Expedition, no credit, bad credit, bankrupt, divorce, parole violation, whatever your problem is, on approved credit. Did you just say no credit, bad credit on approved credit? That's like you meet a woman at the club, she tell you, I'm gonna give you some pussy, never. Well, bitch, that ain't the same then. That's not the same. Then they got commercials for medication where the side effect is worse than the shit that they're curing. And I didn't think nobody was noticing but me. All I'm saying is I'm taking some shit for asthma. I don't need the side effect to be shortness of breath. That's what the fuck I came to you for. They got some shit. They got some shit called Xenical. Now, Xenical is a fat blocker. And if weight is heavy on your mind, you got to be excited about something called a fat blocker, because you don't necessarily want to stop eating. But you wouldn't mind something blocking the fat every now and again. They show you the commercial, they show you the woman, she's overweight, she's unhappy. 3 seconds later, she's in a bikini, running through flowers, and you think, I want to run through some flowers too. Because you envision a pill in your throat all day. Just blocking fat, just... Then they say possible side effects are gas with an oily discharge, diarrhea, and the inability to stop it. What the fuck? Gas with an oily discharge? It's already embarrassing to fart in church as it is. Now you got to ruin your clothes? You just, nigga, that ain't never coming out. No, nigga, that's oil. That's oil. It's all bullshit, I'm telling you. Weed is still illegal. Why? Nobody knows. It couldn't possibly be because it's a drug. That don't even make sense. It's just a plant. It just grows like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects. But that's not the same as drugs. Drugs, you got to do things to it chemically. You got to add baking soda, water, stir it up. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying it's some shit you got to do to it. Now, aspirin is perfectly legal. But if you take 13 of them motherfuckers, it'll be your last headache. As long as you have been living, you ain't never heard of a motherfucker overdose on marijuana. You might have thought that nigga was dead. He ain't dead. He gonna wake up in 30 minutes, hungry enough to eat up everything in your house. That's how it works. It's hungry, happy, sleepy. That's it. But this is bullshit. They think we stupid. They can do everything else, technology-wise. They can clone sheep. They can make a baby without the mama. We all remember the cell phone. You remember when that motherfucker first came out? That motherfucker was this goddamn big. Came in a suitcase with a shoulder strap. We all remember that. Now that motherfucker is so small that by next year it's just gonna be a chip on a nigga's tongue. You gonna be smoking a cigarette. Hello? No, nigga, I got you on the tongue phone. Hold on, I got another call. Hello? Now, what I'm saying is in 2004, you got to start making decisions that are best for you. Some of y'all just lie entirely too much. In 2004, stop lying to motherfuckers. Some of y'all got bill collectors keep calling all the time. That's because you keep giving them words that make them lie. Like, I'm not ready right yet. My shit ain't come in right now. Just tell them motherfuckers the truth. Don't be mean, don't be nasty, just tell them the truth. Just, hello? Yes, this is he. No, I know. Well, how much is it? Fuck. Okay, your name is Jerry, right? Jerry, are you by a computer where you can get this down? Okay, I am never, ever gonna fucking pay y'all. No, not payments, not installments, I'm not doing shit, Jerry. Don't threaten me, Jerry, I already got bad credit. Y'all should have turned that shit off last month. God bless you too, God bless you too. Start telling motherfuckers the truth. Now, some of y'all just need to go on and smoke weed because there's a chemical in weed that's called fuck it. And if you can just get that in your system, it can make your shit better. Some of y'all be crying about bills you can't pay. You just, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this light bill. They want the whole thing. They don't want a deposit or nothing. They want the whole. Just hit the weed one time and see if it don't change your perception of what's going on in your life. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this light bill. Fuck them goddamn ones. I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them motherfuckers. Now see, because it's time to start having fun in your little ragged ass life. It really is. Black people, we don't even dance no more. We used to go to the club and really do our shit. Now we so busy worrying about who they with, what these niggas got on, who they with, why they looking. You need to party with some white people. White people don't give a fuck about nothing. They just come to party. They don't give a shit about the song, the club, the drinks, the beat, nothing. Them motherfuckers are just ready to party. The beat will be right there and they'll dance all around that motherfucker. Niggas being like, you can't dance like that to 50, nigga. Follow you some white people, make up your own shit. Cause we've been doing the bankhead bounce for 12 motherfucking years. It's bullshit now. You be in the club, you doing your shit. You look over this nigga doing the same shit. Now you gotta get special with yours. This nigga wanna throw his back out to show you. Go in the club and make up your own shit. Now you need to be very, very in your head for this. Because some of y'all don't know that haters run in a gang. They're never solitary. So while you're doing your shit, it's gonna be haters on. Fuck them. Do your shit. Go in the club and make up your own shit. If you can do it for 5 seconds, I promise it'll free your entire life. DJ, just play something. I don't give a fuck what it is. Just as soon as you walk in the club, something's gonna be playing. Just walk in. I need to tell you that you need to make sure that all the shit that means something to you means something to you. If you married, hold on to that motherfucker till it ain't no good. How many of y'all got kids? Make some noise if you got kids. That's That's the most powerful thing in the world. I say this at every show. If you got a crazy ass baby mama nigga, it's a nigga testifying in the back. If you got a crazy ass baby mama, just try and work with her ass if you can. I'm a single father. I done had niggas, he was 9 months old, he 8. I'm just here to tell you this ain't no motherfucking joke. This is a goddamn job. Every motherfucking day raising these little ragged ass motherfuckers. That's a goddamn job. This nigga, first of all, he wake up at 5:30 every motherfucking morning. He don't give a fuck about weekends, weekdays, what time daddy get home. At 5:30 he's up. Not only is he up before Jesus, he ain't got no job. He ain't got no bill, so not only is he up at an ungodly hour, he is happy than a motherfucker for no apparent reason. At 5:30 every morning, he just, good morning, daddy. Time for some cereal. I done put that nigga to bed at 5:15. At 5:30, he just, good morning, daddy. Time for some cereal. But that's my motherfucking nigga. I don't know about you, I'm a pimp. Right here. I ain't a pimp as far as putting hoes on the street. I'm a pimp right here. I think pimp, therefore I am. So that's how I deal with my son, see. See, the first rule of pimping is you can't lie. Some of y'all niggas think you're pimping because you got 2 girlfriends, but them bitches don't know each other. That's not pimping. I tell the truth. My son is 8. He ain't never believed in Santa Claus. I'm sorry. I cannot afford for him to walk around thinking it's a white man going through the ghetto giving niggas PlayStations. No, baby, no. Daddy bought that with his weed money, baby. Can you say sacrifice? Sacrifice, very good. Me and that nigga talk. He came to me 2 months ago, he said, Daddy, I want an Xbox. I said, well, sit right here, pimpin'. Let me holler at you. Now, the first thing you need to understand is the Xbox is $199.99. Now, Daddy can do this all day, every day, no problem. But I need you to understand it only come with 1 controller. That means Daddy can't play with you, your friends can't play with you, it's just you. That means I gotta buy another controller at $34.95. Now, Daddy can do this all day, every day, no problem. But I need you to understand it only come with 2 games. You gonna be through with them motherfuckers tonight. That means Daddy gotta buy 3, 4 other games at $45 to $55 a piece. Now, Daddy can do this all day, every day, no problem. Or, I can look in the recycler under the classified section and I can get you what's known as a Nintendo 64. Now, it's not gonna be new. So it's gonna come with like 20 games that other kids have already opened and played with to make sure it's fun. Then me and you got like $200-300 left over. We can go all across the country, stop in ice cream trucks, buy 6 nuggets, don't eat 6, eat 3, throw the other 3 out the window because we don't give a fuck because we got money like that. And that nigga sit right there and make a pimp decision. He just... You say 20 games? Well, we just gonna get the Nintendo then, Daddy. That's my motherfucking nigga. Make a pimp decision then. When the new Jordans come out, I take that nigga to the Foot Locker with the rest of the children and let them try them on. Just go and try them on. No, they tight, they tight. Okay, I want you to do me a favor. Run down this aisle real quick. I'm gonna time you. On your march, get set. Oh, 9 seconds, 9 seconds. That was fast. Okay, don't get in the playlist. I want to show you something. Now put the Batmans on. Put the Batmans on. Make sure the Velcro is tight. Make sure the Velcro is tight. And let Daddy holler at you, Pippin. Now, if you want the Jordans, Daddy can give the Jordans all day, every day, no problem. But for the same price as the Jordans, you can get the Batmans, the Robins, the Pokemons, the Digimons. You can get these that don't have no name, but light up every time you walk, just every step you take. And that nigga bling bling out the stove. He just... Y'all been all that. I've been Katt in the Hat. Thanks for the time.
Chimo mabaminda na usawidi gozo iye uya limbe kumba na usawidi gozo habawa something is killing me slowly and I'm feeling so lonely, but this thing I must to talk all my people they for bujo and
Okay, so I'm sitting here at 2:47 a.m. on a Tuesday night, well, technically Wednesday morning now, and I just finished watching this video for like the third time, and I gotta say, this might be the most Katt Williams thing I've ever seen Katt Williams do, and that's saying something because the man is literally a walking, talking embodiment of chaotic genius energy wrapped in a perm and some seriously questionable fashion choices that somehow work for him and only him. So let me set the scene for y'all. I was supposed to be studying for my accounting exam that's in like 6 hours. Yes, I know, I'm cooked. Absolutely cooked. But then this video popped up in my recommended, and the thumbnail had Katt with that look. You know the one I'm talking about. That signature Katt Williams expression where his eyes are slightly squinted, and you can just tell he's about to say something that's gonna make you question your entire existence, while simultaneously making you laugh so hard you forget how to breathe properly. The title alone had me hooked. Katt Williams on How She Caught My Attention Twice. Like, twice? Not once, but twice? What does that even mean? I need answers. I needed to click on this video. My accounting professor would understand. Numbers can wait. Katt Williams content cannot wait. Now, I've been a Katt Williams fan since I was like 14 years old, sneaking onto my older brother's laptop to watch his stand-up specials when my parents were asleep, because they definitely would not have approved of me watching that content at that age. But it shaped me, man. It shaped me. The way this man can go from talking about something completely mundane, like grocery shopping, and then somehow connect it to conspiracy theories, the government, personal growth, and why penguins are suspicious, all in the same breath without losing the thread, that's art. That's poetry in motion. But this video, this one hit different. This one hit different. Like, I'm talking existential crisis different. I'm talking pause the video and stare at the wall for 5 minutes, contemplating life different. So Katt starts off talking about this woman, right? And already I'm invested, because when Katt Williams tells a story about a woman catching his attention, you know it's not gonna be your typical, oh, she was pretty story. No. This is Katt Williams we're talking about. The man who once dedicated 15 minutes of a comedy special to explaining why house cats are government surveillance devices. So when he says someone caught his attention twice, There's layers to this. There's depth. He's describing this first encounter, and the way he's setting the scene is just chef's kiss. He's talking about being at some event. I think it was a charity function or something. The audio was a little unclear because whoever recorded this was apparently standing next to a wind turbine, or maybe inside a jet engine. I couldn't really tell. But anyway, he's at this event, and he's doing his usual Katt Williams thing, where he's observing everything and everybody. Because the man doesn't just attend events, he studies them, like he's writing a dissertation on human behavior. And then she walks in. Now, he doesn't immediately describe what she looks like, which is actually genius, because it builds suspense. Instead, he talks about the energy, the presence. He says, and I quote, well, I'm paraphrasing, because again, jet engine audio situation. But he says something like, she walked in and it was like the room rearranged itself molecularly to accommodate her existence. Molecularly, y'all. This man said molecularly. I had to pause the video and Google if that's even a real word, because the way he said it made it sound so profound that I was convinced it was some scientific term I'd never heard of. So she's got this presence, right? And Katt, being Katt, he's not immediately going up to her, because that's not how he operates. He's in observation mode. He's in, I'm going to study this situation like I'm David Attenborough narrating a nature documentary mode. And he's noticing little things, like how she holds her drink, not sipping it, just holding it like it's a prop. How she laughs at people's jokes, but there's this delay. Like she's processing whether the joke actually deserved the laugh she's about to give it. These are the details that only Katt Williams would notice and then tell us about at 2 a.m. on a random YouTube video. Then comes the first attention catch. She does something, and this is where it gets interesting, because Katt doesn't immediately tell us what it is. He builds it up. He's talking about how he's been at this event for maybe 45 minutes. He's talked to about 30 people. He's avoided 12 conversations he didn't want to have. He's eaten exactly 3 shrimp from the buffet table. Why 3 specifically? We don't know. But it's important to the story, apparently. And then, boom, she does the thing. What's the thing, you ask? Well, she apparently corrected someone about something historical, not in a pretentious way. Katt emphasizes this, not in a well, actually way, but in a way that was so smooth and so factual that the person she corrected didn't even realize they'd been corrected until like 10 minutes later. And Katt noticed this. He was across the room, pretending to be interested in some conversation about real estate or cryptocurrency or whatever boring thing rich people talk about at charity events. But his attention was on this woman who just casually dropped knowledge without making it a whole thing. And Katt goes on this tangent, God bless him for his tangents, about how intelligence is attractive, but weaponized intelligence is dangerous. And how this woman, clearly knew how to wield her intelligence like a surgeon wields a scalpel, precisely and only when necessary. I'm sitting here taking notes at this point. I've completely forgotten about accounting. Debits and credits can wait. This is educational content right here. So that's attention catch number 1. But here's where it gets wild. The story doesn't end there. Because if it ended there, it would just be Katt Williams saw a smart woman at a party and was impressed. That's not content. That's not YouTube worthy. But oh no, there's a part 2. Apparently, and this is where my jaw literally dropped, they cross paths again months later. Not at another fancy event, not at some Hollywood party, but at a gas station. A regular, everyday, fluorescent-lit, questionable hot dog rotating, lottery ticket selling gas station. And Katt is filling up his car. Well, he doesn't specify if it's his car or if someone's driving him. But for the sake of the story, let's say he's pumping his own gas, because it's funnier to imagine Katt Williams at a gas pump at like 11 p.m. on a random Thursday. And guess who pulls up to the pump on the other side? Guess who? That's right, the same woman. And here's what gets me. Here's what really gets me. She doesn't recognize him at first. Or maybe she does and she's playing it cool. Katt can't tell. And the fact that he can't tell is bothering him. Because Katt Williams is usually pretty good at reading people. It's literally part of his job description. Parenthesis. It is this moment. And the way Katt describes this moment is cinema, where they make eye contact across the gas pumps. And it's not romantic, it's not awkward, it's just acknowledgement. Like two spies recognizing each other in a foreign country, but neither one wants to break cover. That's the vibe he's describing. And I'm eating this up. But then, gets better, and she does something that catches his attention for the second time. She's struggling with the gas pump. You know how sometimes those card readers are finicky and they don't work, and you have to try your card like 47 times before it finally reads? That's happening to her. And most people, when they're struggling with a gas pump, they get frustrated. They huff and puff. They might mutter some choice words. They might slam the card reader. Normal human reactions. Not this woman. According to Katt, she laughs. Not like the little chuckle, but a full, genuine, head-thrown-back laugh at the absurdity of this technological failure. She's laughing at a gas pump like it's the funniest thing that's happened to her all week. And something about that, the ability to find humor in minor inconveniences, the refusal to let a malfunctioning card reader ruin her night, that catches Katt's attention for the second time. And this is where Katt goes into philosophy mode. He starts talking about how we're all so quick to let the small stuff stress us out. How we give power to these insignificant moments. How a broken gas pump can ruin someone's whole day if they let it. But this woman, She's laughing. She's found the absurdity in the mundane. And Katt respects that. He respects it so much that he's making a whole video about it, months or maybe years later. The timeline is unclear, but that's part of the charm. Now, here's where some people in the comments are saying this story is made up. They're saying Katt Williams doesn't pump his own gas, or this sounds too convenient, or I bet this woman doesn't even exist. And you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe this is complete fiction. Maybe Katt made up this entire story while sitting in his living room at 3 a.m. eating cereal straight from the box. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's true, because the message is true, the lesson is true. The idea that we should pay attention to how people handle adversity, even minor adversity, like a gas pump malfunction, because it tells us something about their character. That's real. That's valuable. That's why we watch Katt Williams content. Not because every story is 100% factual and verified by 3 independent sources, but because the man knows how to weave a narrative that makes you think while also making you laugh. And can we talk about the production quality of this video for a second? Because whoever uploaded this, bless their heart, they tried. The thumbnail is decent. They clearly spent some time on it. But the video itself, it looks like it was recorded on a Nokia from 2006 and then uploaded via carrier pigeon. The audio quality I already mentioned. The video quality is giving security camera footage from a 7-Eleven in 1997. There are random zooms that don't correspond to anything happening in the story. At one point, around the 8-minute mark, the camera just focuses on Katt's shoes for like 15 seconds. Why? What narrative purpose does that serve? I don't know, but I watched all 15 seconds because I'm committed. But honestly, the low production quality kind of adds to the charm. It feels authentic. It feels like we're getting raw, unfiltered Katt, not some polished, overproduced Netflix special, though those are great too, no disrespect. This is Katt in his natural habitat, just telling stories, just being himself. Going back to the story though, because I got sidetracked, which is very on brand for both me and Katt Williams. After the gas station encounter, Katt talks about how he didn't approach her. He didn't try to start a conversation. He didn't shoot his shot. He just appreciated the moment for what it was. 2 random encounters with someone who caught his attention, and that was enough. He didn't need to force it into something more. He didn't need to get her number or turn it into a relationship or whatever. The observation itself was the point. And I think that's beautiful, man. I really do. In this age of shoot your shot, and you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and all that motivational poster nonsense, here's Katt Williams saying, sometimes it's okay to just observe and appreciate without needing to possess or pursue. That's deep. That's the kind of wisdom you don't expect from a video with terrible audio quality uploaded by someone named Katt Williams Clips 777. The comment section on this video is wild, by the way. Absolute chaos. You've got people sharing their own stories about catching someone's attention twice. You've got people arguing about whether the story is real. You've got someone who wrote a full essay about the philosophical implications of laughing at gas pumps. Respect to that person, honestly. You've got someone trying to figure out which gas station this was, like they're gonna go there and recreate the moment. You've got at least 50 comments that just say "Katt different, : / with no additional context. And then there's this one person who went deep into analyzing the story from a psychological perspective, talking about confirmation bias and pattern recognition, and how humans are wired to find meaning in coincidences. They wrote like 12 paragraphs. I read all of them. They made some excellent points. But also, sir or madam, it's a Katt Williams video at 2 a.m. Maybe we don't need to analyze it that deeply. Or maybe we do. I don't know anymore. My brain is mush. What I do know is that this video, this beautifully chaotic, poorly filmed, randomly zoomed, jet engine audio quality video, has made me think more about human interaction and what catches our attention and why we remember certain people than my entire semester of psychology class did. And I got a B+ in that class. I understood the material. But Katt Williams just hits different. There's something about the way he tells stories that makes you feel like you're right there with him, like you're at that charity event observing this woman, like you're at that gas station at 11 p.m. on a random Thursday. He makes you a part of the narrative. You're not just a passive listener. You're a co-conspirator in the observation. You're nodding along like, yeah, I would have noticed that too, even though you know you absolutely would not have noticed that because you're not Katt Williams and you don't have his level of observational skills.